Welcome back to Saturday Night Snack and a Movie, guys. Tonight we are gonna have a great time. We are watching Adventures in Babysitting. I've got an awesome snack planned. We've got trivia. We've got 10 things I love about this movie. Grab your pillows and blankets and settle in, because this is gonna be a great show. So tonight we're going to talk about 10 things I absolutely love about Adventures in Babysitting. I love the opening scene of this movie, where before babysitting is even a thought in her mind, Chris is dancing around her room, lip-syncing to the song Then He Kissed Me by the Crystals, while she's getting ready for a date that she expects to be going on. Now, I've never done this personally, but the scene resonates with me because I have an older sister, and growing up, her room looked very similar to Chris's room. I love Mike's Camaro. The guy Chris is going to be going out with pulls in her driveway in a red 1986 IROC Z Camaro with T-tops. When I was 17, I had a 1986 Camaro that was gray. It didn't have T-tops, but it looked almost exactly the same as Mike's car. I love the character Daryl. This is another movie where every single character is played so well that they are completely believable. But I have to say, Daryl is probably my favorite character in the whole movie because he is so annoying and hilarious. I love SpaghettiOs with meat. When they first head out to pick up Brenda, everybody is packed in a huge station wagon barreling down the highway. Chris is telling a scary story about a killer with a hook for a hand, and she refers to one of his victims as looking like a pool of mushy goo. To which Sarah responds, like SpaghettiOs? And Chris hilariously says, SpaghettiOs with meat. I love how Brenda is confronted with so many crazy scenarios at the bus station while she's waiting for Chris to pick her up. My favorite being when she loses her glasses and she mistakes a jumbo-sized sewer rat for a helpless kitten. I love that I totally get this movie right from the start. I was a kid in the 70s and 80s and had my fair share of babysitters, most of which were really fun. And although none of them ever took us on a big city adventure, they did teach us how to make each other into big sandwiches using the couch cushions, and how to play video games like Frogger, blindfolded on the Atari 2600. I love the babysitting blues. When the kids are getting chased by the bad guys, they take a shortcut through the Silver Dollar Room and get stuck singing the blues. I especially love when they're finished, the bad guys try to chase them out and they get stopped by the band, who promptly says,
"Nobody leave this place without singing the blues."
I love when the kids finally get to Dawson's garage and they run into a man who Sarah insists is the mighty Thor. It's actually Mr. Dawson himself, who I didn't realize until years later is Vincent D'Onofrio, who also plays Private Pyle in the movie Full Metal Jacket. I love the random cream stick. One thing about this movie that is so good is that they throw things like this in. Towards the end of the movie, the kids have their car back, they're on their way to pick up Brenda when they notice Mike's car at the French restaurant where he was supposed to be taking Chris that night. When they walk in to confront him, Sarah goes the opposite direction, grabs this gigantic, delicious-looking cream stick off a platter, and heads out the door to go check out this toy store around the corner. And last but not least, I love how the scenes at the parents' office building gives off some serious Die Hard vibes. Just like in Die Hard, there's a Christmas party going on a lower floor, and the higher floor where most of the action takes place is still under construction. So there you have it, guys. 10 things I absolutely love about the movie Adventures in Babysitting. If you have not seen it, make sure you go get it today. Buy it on Amazon, stream it online, go on eBay and buy the VHS, which is pretty much the only way you're going to get to see the movie as it was intended to be seen, with nothing cut out.
So this Goodwill doesn't have as big a selection as they usually do, but that doesn't mean we can't find some cool stuff. Look at this Johnny Depp in Alice in Wonderland. Harry Potter complete 8-film collection. We got The Night at the Museum here. That one's hilarious. Pursuit of Happiness, Cars. You just never know what you're gonna find in the DVDs at a Goodwill. Jerry Maguire, Chicken Little, Mr. Peabody, and Sherman. I think I have this on Blu-ray. Oh, let's see here. I'm not finding anything absolutely awesome just yet. Nim's Island. I don't even think I've ever seen that one. Daddy Daycare. Oh my gosh, we were watching this for a Saturday night snack and a movie the night that my cat got hit by a truck. We'll go ahead and put that one right back in there. Ooh, Because of Winn-Dixie, that's one of my favorites. Journey to the Center of the Earth. I think I have the 3D version of this. Annie! I think I'm going to get this one. I do not think I have Annie. Kicking and Screaming is pretty funny. They actually have a good selection here. Look at this. We got The Adventures of Milo and Otis. I haven't seen that one in quite a while. If I'm not mistaken, Michael J. Fox is the voice of, I don't know, one of them. I could be wrong. Oh, here we go. The Hills Have Eyes, the unrated version. Yes. Oh, here's a good pack right here. Miss Congeniality 1 and 2. I love these movies. They're hilarious. Man, they do have a good selection here. Zac Efron in 17 again. This one's hilarious also. I'm pretty sure I already have that, though. Good Boy. I've never seen this one. Rise of the Guardians. Rudy, this is a good one. Yes, Napoleon Dynamite. We actually just watched this again for about the 100th time. Castaway. Here we go. District 9 was okay. I think I've only seen it one time. My son really liked this one. The Ring. Yes, this one was scary when it came out. Cheaper by the Dozen. This one's pretty good too. And last but not least, we got the Green Mile. Oh, that's from CD Warehouse, $9.99 sticker. And Bruce Almighty. I watched this one about 1 billion times while I was renovating the RV. I would just put it on repeat and it would play over and over and over while I was like installing carpet and stuff. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get Annie because I think that's the only one out of all of these that I don't have. I don't usually shop at Giant Eagle because it's much more expensive than anywhere else, but I think they might have what I want here. Yeah, I definitely want one of these chocolate fellas right here. What I'm looking for is some kind of like pretzel buns or pretzel bread. They usually have a lot of different types of breads in here. Whoa, look at this tasty goodness. Reese Cake Parfait. I need to not shop when I'm hungry. Alright, here's a good bread section over here. And look at this right here. Super pretzel. Varian soft pretzel buns. If they only had these in the shape of hot dog buns, but I still might get these. Alright, yeah, we'll put those in the cart for now and see what else we can find. Regular ballparks here. Pepperidge Farm top sliced. Neither one of those are pretzel though. Look at this. We got mini pretzel sandwich trays here. And look, these are delicious. Nacho cheese sauce with the little pretzels there you dip in. When you're looking for something specific like this, you really have to check like every crack and crevice of the store. Like, look at this. Here's more little pretzels. They're pretzel bites. These are what you would just dip right in the nacho sauce. Those are so good. I'm going to keep those in mind because maybe we could just have hot dogs and little pretzel dippers, but I really want to find the pretzel buns. I'm really surprised we don't see any because, like, here's all the hot dog stuff right here, and then here's hamburgers. Look at this. On top, we have pretzel sliders, and below that, there are pretzel hamburger buns, but no pretzel hot dog buns. That is crazy. I mean, who's ever heard of putting a hamburger on a pretzel bun? I will say this, though. These are much softer and have salt on them than the super pretzels over here. I don't know. We'll take both of them for now. Alright, let's skip over to the cheese here for a minute. We could get something like Velveeta, just cut it up and put it on top. We could get this Queso Blanco, Salsa Queso Blanco, Taco Bell. We got the Cheese Whiz here. We even have little cans of Pace nacho cheese sauce. That would probably be good. And some of you might think this is gross, but I think what I really want is the cheese in a can, like the spray can. I mean, if we were going to be like dipping these, which you could very well do, then something like this would be perfect. But if we get it in the spray can, we can kind of put it on like you do mustard or ketchup. I'm going to assume we're going to find that down this cracker aisle here. Yep, here it is. It's the only one I see. Easy Cheese American. We're going to go ahead and get a can of that. The other thing is down the frozen aisle here, we may find some kind of pretzel bread. All right, here we go. It's in the frozen pizza aisle between snacks and bread. And right across from the, oh my gosh, look at this. Extra chocolate cookie duo and extra salted caramel pretzel. I want to get both of them right now. Wait, what is this one? Extra Rocky Road. That's what I'm talking about right now. Anyway, here's the bread section here. So we may find something, and I already do see these super pretzel bites, soft sticks. Here's Auntie Anne's pretzel nuggets up here, soft pretzel bites over here. None of that is what we want. Although if you wanted to make this process as easy as it could possibly be, here is Nathan's famous Coney Island beef pretzel dogs right here in front of our face. $10 out the door and avoid all the riffraff. Yeah, I don't see anything else in here that we could use. Let's go get our hot dogs, and then there's one more place to look. Now the hot dogs are just whatever kind you prefer, and they do have a big selection here. Look at this, we got Hebrew National here, Smith's Skinless Wieners. We got Ballparks, we got Oscar Mayer, and Nathan's, whoa, look at this. Nathan's famous Colossal quarter-pound beef franks. Look at the size of those things. Add to cart. Oh, these are really good too. The cheddar cheese beef franks, and then they have Oscar Mayer stuffed cheese dogs, jalapeno cheddar chili cheese. Yum. No, look at this. I just realized these hot dogs are $15, but they're so huge. I'm such a nerd. All right, let me recap here a second. The giant dogs threw me off. We got the giant dogs, we got the easy cheese, and we have two different kinds of pretzel buns. I want to look at one more thing before we decide on those. And I believe it is down here by like the Pillsbury Grands. Pillsbury puts out a lot of different kinds of things here. The Grands, the crescent rolls, cinnamon rolls. And I thought I had seen some pretzels in here before. I don't see them here, so we're gonna have to skip out. And I don't see anything on the Last Chance Bakery clearance rack either, except this gigantic Reese peanut butter cup cookie. All right, between these two, I think I'm gonna go with the King's Hawaiian because they're just much softer and they have that giant sea salt on them. Those just look delicious. These look good, but they're much firmer and no sea salt. All right, one last thing. Brad is always eating Nestle Crunch bars in this movie, so I want to see if we can find one of those. The only one I see is this gigantic one right here, which I would smash in a second right now because I'm so hungry. Yeah, I look hungry. But there's also these, which is Nestle's Bunch of Crunch, and this is like more of what you'd have at the movies, so let's go ahead and just settle for this. I think that wraps it up.
Guys, look at that. What the heck, man? What was I thinking with these enormous hot dogs? That smells so good. You can smell the pretzel, you can smell the cheese, you can smell the dog, you can even smell the bunch of crunch. Well, there you have it, guys. The perfect snack for our Adventures in Babysitting movie night. Cheesy pretzel dogs with Nestle's Bunch of Crunch. All that's left to do is the taste test. Look at that thing. That may be the very best hot dog I have ever had in my entire life.